Reno under the bright lights. Packy Hanrahan in search of his third title. Tim Foy Jr. back on TV for a fourth time this year. Tom Smallwood back on television. And Jesper Svensson looks for his 13th title as the number 5 seed tonight. Top of the stepladder in the final match. We start with Jesper and Tom Smallwood. Powerful two-handed lefty gets going. Good looking shot, 6-pin stands. Six-pin got that. No problem to start the match with a mark.
In the round of 8, Tom Smallwood, the guy that started everything at the first World Series of Bowling.
Pretty cool. Back on TV here in Reno. Good start. As we talked about, they faced each other here at the stadium a couple of hours ago. They try to get to the final 5 in the TV finals. 3-1 for Smalls in that match, and the best out of 5.
Strongest ball in his arsenal.
Let's see if that pays off. Left lane for Smalls. Ooh, not so much. 3, 6, 7, 10. Split.
First time he's left it in the Shark Championship.
Tough split for Smalls here. Can't convert. 7 stands, open frame for Tom.
Yes. Yeah.
Jesper's got 1 major. TOC 2016. Pin action across the deck. And hammer time on the 7-pin.
About that rev rate.
It was the culmination. Great showing at the Shark that got him to that 5th spot. Now he's trying to climb the ladder. Oh, misses the mark. A washout.
A couple ways to convert this 1, 3, 4, 6, 7 lead for Jesper. One way is to cut the head pin into it, or you can go this way, deflect. Oh, let me get the other drawing tool out, clear that, or deflect off of the head pin into the 4-7.
Big early attempt on the washout here. Can't cover the veteran. Good shot. IRP. Let's take a look at the oil pattern tonight.
Yeah, 47 feet in length. The Sharks, the longest pattern that we use at the World Series, and it's pretty self-explanatory. With that much oil, you're not going to see a lot of angle tonight. The players are going to keep everything right in front of them. So pretty straight through the front part of the lane, they're going to look for more hold than they are swing area. So look for these balls to be going straighter up the gut on both sides of the lane.
Given night can beat anybody. Okay, just enough.
Really? Yeah, I mean, just.
But I could actually hear it in my headset. Something fell from somewhere, distracted Jesper, so he'll get a new shot clock.
Svensson crunches the 1-2 pocket with power, with precision. Left lane. 4-7 up.
Remember in the Mike Albee Championship, a couple of bad breaks for Jesper. Left a solid 9 late in the game. Cost him the match.
Last title, 2018 for Smallwood. Players Championship, a major in Columbus. Great career on and off the lanes. We saw the Nagy Award wins, and he finds the 1-3 pocket nicely.
Tom Smallwood, one of the good guys out here on the PBA Tour. As you mentioned, has been at it for quite a long time. But he kicked things off that great story back in the 2009 World Series of Bowling when he captured the World Championship
wants a 32-pin lead. He's got it. Smallwood has found the range here in the Shark. He's got a 4-bagger. Here's Svensson, down 32. With Smallwood working on a 4-bagger. Didn't like it, yeah, 4-7-0.
A big miss left, or excuse me, right for Jesper. We have a moment. We'd like to wish a happy belated birthday to one of our crew members, Phil Paulin, who turned 73 yesterday. Replays and features. Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, Phil. 4-7 for Jesper, got that, but does not cut into the lead for the moment. That was a 9-pin in the 10th frame that spelled defeat for Jesper. He couldn't believe his bad luck. Same lane, different result this time.
Yeah, pretty big move for him too with that ball change. He went to a level. Now Smallwood, complete control, working on a 4-bagger.
7th frame for a 44-pin lead. You bet.
Locked in.
Wants another one. Has another one. Shreds the rack. Tattoos the 10. 54-pin lead.
And if you're wondering about the ball change for Jesper, it is a mild reactive resin bowling ball. And that's why you could see the big difference in the two lines. The blue line was the urethane.
His foundation frame, but the deficit is extensive.
You can't just lay off one time.
.610 got that. Jesper told us pre-show first month of this new season was a disaster for him. Went home, got to reset with his family. Little daughter back in Sweden, Mira. Felt much better coming back to Reno. Eastern wrapping up the World Series. Smallwood trying to stay red hot. Yes. This one's over as he bumps down the 10. Another strike in his 9th frame. He is trucking now. It is a World Series. First 3 nights, international stars, all winning their first ever title. Smallwood has won. It's over.
Well, we're guaranteed an American winner tonight.
Not a 4th straight night. Jesper's done. Lone foreign star from Sweden here.
Got it.
It's here at WSOB.
How much confidence does for any athlete?
Oh, I mean, confidence is key. I mean, I'm a big confidence player myself. You know, slowly finding that myself a little bit. But yeah, I mean, you can see he seems very focused, locked in, you know, man a few words. And he's bowling great. So looking forward to see if he can continue the wave.
That's the voice of Kyle Troop, 12-time PBA Tour titleist. Our player of the year, 2 majors. Joining us in the booth here in Reno. Ford Jr., big 4 guys. Tough miss to begin the match.
Very tough the first couple of shots on television, trying to get your legs underneath you.
Done once, still only done once on TV. Have you made the big 4, Kyle?
Not on TV.
Not on TV, I knew that.
I think I've made it once maybe,
Okay,
but
that's
not very often.
That's a tough.
You know, those lights, Randy, and the cameras, you just want to get comfortable. You know, I think that's the goal of the first 2 shots is to get comfortable.
Smallwood, guys, was really comfortable against Jesper.
That's a really good bad shot.
4-pin to begin this particular single pin spare conversion. Is perfect. Oh, but doesn't remain so with a whiff. Open frame, Kyle.
Well, now Tim Foy's definitely feeling just a little bit better sitting there, waiting in his next frame. You know, Tom giving him a gift right back. So, you know, we're pretty much all even. Obviously, Tom's got a 1-pin lead, but I think any confidence that maybe Tim may have lost there for just a second, he's found that back now just because he's not in the early hole.
Early match changer. Matching opens. Good pin action there for Smalls.
Most definitely. You know, the tricky part is, I guess, when the lane really starts to transition and the fronts start to hook, and you feel like you have to move further left. And you can see here Tim is already in that further left zone. So this may create a little bit of transition issues for Tom moving forward throughout this game.
Bouncing back after the open, but the 2-8 double wood.
And what we've seen throughout the World Series on this pair, 25 and 6.
You know, that was their consensus as well, is that left lane is tight.
Yeah.
Because it's early. You know, it's early in the front, so it's tight down lane. It's just snug down the lane.
2-8 guys, covers nicely. Good spare.
On all the patterns, it's been the trickier of the two lanes. And again, that early hook causes the ball to not be responsive down lane.
Right lane here. Wants 11 pin leads, got it.
That was a pretty big move, I believe, there for Smalls. Didn't quite move as much on that lane, though, being the tighter lane.
Yep.
You know, that was kind of the move.
Turkey for Smallwood. Assuming where he left off. End of game one. Boyd Jr. Late help. 5 goes down. Bottom line. Knocked off Belmo in the round of 8.
He beat all international players.
Impressive. Bringing 10 pin, good shot.
I think he got a little bit more on that and just still didn't want to get up the hill down.
Oh well.
Throughout the World Series. Last night's pattern was so soft that it didn't really show itself, but
I noticed the higher seeds are choosing to finish on the right lane almost every match. So.
Four, the 4-bagger didn't like it. 10 pin.
With some carry down transition as well. That could be the difference. And, you know, it could have been a little bit of a physical field, you know, maybe missed it a little bit, which kind of caused it to squirt just a few, you know, extra foot or two, and just sends that 6 pin around the 10.
Not many people could say that, Kyle. I mean, that's just awesome. Left lane here. Oh, good pin action, but nothing reaches the 10 pin.
You know, the ball's just coming in behind it just a little bit. Good conversion there for Tom.
close.
Sweden's Jesper Svensson knocked off by Tom Smallwood in match 1.
Good one.
Smalls had a 7-bagger, 9 strikes in the opening match. Now head-to-head with Tim Foy Jr. Right lane. Well done.
All right, let's get out of the floor and talk to PBA champion and tour rep Dino Castillo. Dino, what did you tell Tim Foy as far as any adjustments to make during the commercial break?
Well, what we saw, what he did with the 2-8, he actually threw a pretty good shot. And we decided to maybe move a couple right with the carry down.
Keep it slow. I did notice that first shot out of commercial break was his slowest speed out of the 6. It should be slower.
Oh, good shot, right in 10 pin.
Slower
Tough
speed.
break. With Randy, Dave in the booth. 10 pin.
Right? Kyle and I looked at each other after we saw that. We were like, that's just so awesome.
With tour rep Brett Spangler. Was giving good advice. Right lane here for Smalls. Nice.
I mean, like his sitcom says, how we roll. I guess Small said this is how we roll. We just got to go strike.
How many full rollers do we have out here on tour, Kyle?
That I'm not really sure. I know Francois Lavoie has drilled some full roller layouts. Maybe a few guys have ventured with that, but as far as full rollers, I don't know of very many.
Tough break. Good shot.
All right, so Kyle, when this keeps happening on one lane for both players, what's the adjustment?
I mean, I don't think you can change balls. You know, both these guys are hitting the pocket every shot.
Without the finish for Foy Jr. That changes tonight.
What are you doing?
He didn't like it at all. And that's the result. 4-7-10 split.
Oh well, it is what it is.
Like his shot in the first frame to kick
One day.
off this match.
Not today.
Obviously, we're going to pull for Mookie and the Dodgers.
Of course.
But, you know, have become a college basketball fan, living in Kentucky now for almost 2 years. So,
Right.
you know, a great time of the year for that.
Smallwood foundation frame. Okay.
There's a little left, I believe, again.
Yeah.
A little further left.
It's amazing with just a little bit more continuation down the lane how players go from striking to leaving 10 pins.
Needs 9 to shut him out.
9 for the win, guys. Whoa, through the nose. Look out.
Oh my goodness.
Loses count. That said a moment ago it was over. This is not my night. All of a sudden KP's got a shot.
Yeah, I mean, you could hear him saying, you know, in the 8th frame, oh, well, you know, my time will come, and now he's got to kind of reset. He's got second life, and he is making a ball change here. Needing a double in the 10th, ball changing. I like it, though. You know you need it, got to go for it.
Double and 7. There's one.
Smallwood needed to get the 3-6-10 out. And the worst that would have happened was a tie.
Split conversion, that chop may really cost him here. You know, you just have to believe in yourself at the end of the day and know there is a chance. And step up, get back in your process, make a good one.
Is this a good one? Oh, great shot. Bringing 10 pin. And Tom Smallwood on the bench advances.
Kyle, like we talked about throughout this match, he missed a board in. Ball pushes just that extra couple of inches down the lane into ring 10.
It's painful. So we had 3 or 4 10 pins in that match. And then to only lose by 7 on top of it. But
Here we go. Packy and Tom head to head. Match 3 tonight. Shark Championship. Wild finish to the last match. Kyle Troop and Randy Peterson in the booth here.
Hey guys, so last game there was 3 total strikes on the left lane. Smallwood starting the match, which means he'll finish on the right. Is that a ball change?
that is a ball change, Randy.
Well, that looked good. What is that? We'll get it in a minute.
I believe that's the Black Venom, the motive.
So Packy, you know, I mean, going back to the last Cup days in Portland, he likes the crowd to be cheering, doesn't want it to be silent so you can hear a pin drop. He likes it loud in here. He's rooting them on. He gets more focus when the place is jumping. Packy packs a punch, KOs the 10 pin. Crowd continues to cheer, left lane. Nice! 1-2 pocket.
I do know for the lefties, you know, for Jesper, that left lane was a little early and a little tight down lane, but I didn't see much difference there for Packy on those 2 shots. That's a solid opening 2 shots. Looks like he's got great ball reaction. Obviously, the crowd's on his side, so.
3 titles, 2 majors for Smallwood. Good shot. Almost the 7-10, just the 7. That's fine.
More better.
Third frame for the 22-year pro. Really hard to get in there at 2-8 double wood.
It's fast.
Yeah, that's exactly why it never got back. Just a little too fast on that left lane for Smallwood.
To shoot. Can be tricky at times.
Covers nicely there.
And he's perfect on the 2-8 in this tournament. And as always, we get our great stats from our good friends over at Lane Talk. For more information, visit lanetalk.com.
Justin Knowles fell in 4. Packy wants the crowd jacked up. Yeah, 7 pin. The big lefty.
Good shot.
A little left there, but great shot, like Packy said.
Oh no, he missed it. Wow. Corner pin problems.
No fan chatter when he shot the 7-pin.
Maybe that was the problem. Here they go again.
Yeah, they need to get louder for him now after that.
2 titles to his credit. Matt Ogle went down 268-214 title match. Kokomo 2 years ago. Bounce back frame off the open. That's better. KO on the 10-pin. So the fourth works on a spare. Boom. Comes in.
That was the
3-6-10 standing.
Too much, so
I mean, it wasn't that far left.
Here in match 3.
he rolled down, Randy.
Yeah, he really did. You can tell that ball out of his hand had a little tumble to it, didn't it? So based on that, is he going to move on the right lane again?
I'd say he's probably going to move a few boards left because what I like to say is the ball kind of got on the wrong side of the hook. On that first shot, he missed right of the hook. Went light, kept it where he wanted it, hooked too much. So that's when, if you go light when you miss right and high when you miss left, that's when you want to move a few.
My man up.
Kyle's dead. Lobs in the night.
That's
He looked
wide.
down, didn't like it at all. Whoa, way off the mark.
That's fine.
1-3-6-10.
I can make that.
Former star Wichita State won the national championship with Ryan Barnes.
Great
All the
cover.
way down. Good cover. Right lane. Go up by 2. You bet.
Well, that looked like a big move, guys. That was about 3 left.
Especially, you know, with these lane surfaces, we got those little down range, the rangefinder markers down the lane. You know, now he's starting to get it just, you know, just outside of the rangefinder. That one's still at 7 down the lane, but, you know, that's just a nice little extra target down there to see where your ball's located throughout the lane, you know, down the lane and through the pins.
Turkey for Smallwood. Mackey's 7th, works on a spare. Down 12. Okay. Explodes to the 1-2 pocket. Those pins had no chance whatsoever. Shrapnel remains in the pit.
Yeah, you can see that beatbox logo
Yep.
down there. He may look there on the lane.
Oh, no help on the 7-pin, trying to cut it to 2.
Good shot.
Urethane 7, Kyle?
Good shot.
Yeah, I was about to say, them corner pin,
It's a good effort
single
there.
pin coming back. Hey, got that one, Packy.
Yeah. Now, Kyle, as the lane lanes break down for the right-handers and they migrate towards the center part of the lane, do they get better? Does this pattern get better?
I believe so, especially considering how they started out playing the lanes. Now, if these guys would have started in the middle of the lane, then probably not. But since they played to the right for a few games, there's been a couple mixes of lefties in there. I do think EJ's going to have a nice lane condition to bowl on next game.
Go up by 22. Smallwood, yeah. For his 5-bagger. Got it. Done.
They look like they were starting to shape a little bit better on that side.
Textbook right there.
Not on this pattern. Man.
And I think we're in a must strikeout situation for Packy now to have any chance.
Can't miss now, Kyle. Okay. Help on the 6-10.
Little in. Got the love on the 6.
Get on the left lane too, please. Come on. Just one good shot on the left lane. What was that? What?
yeah.
It's like,
Go
what
there
was
somewhere.
that?
Someone threw some pins. I paid him the wrong time.
Distraction to his left. Let's try this again. Pecky. Yep.
All right, if he strikes out, Smalls will need a mark. And we all saw what happened in the last match.
I've got a strikeout here. Crowd's into it.
Oh, please.
He needs it. 7 pin.
They said that was the lane we just felt early and tight down lane. And, you know, a couple 7 pins there. And good showing for Packy, though.
EJ Tackett. Kyle, we appreciate coming aboard, man. Hopefully it's good luck for you as well.
Thank you, guys.
Just like
Pleasure.
Packy, get yourself to the little championship show Saturday on Fox. Needs 6, has 9, has the win.
Kyle, thanks. Good luck tomorrow. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you, gentlemen. It's a pleasure joining the booth with you.
Great job, brother.
Top. Nice ball. Yeah, absolutely.
Sean, what is the nicest compliment that someone has ever given you?
It has to be from my wife. She says I have sexy lips.
Hey now.
Whoa. Tackett's 6th championship final of the year. Won that one. 15 pins. Here we go.
What did that sign say? Nobody complained when Randy threw urethane? That's because back when Randy threw urethane, that's all we had to throw.
Tackett back on TV. 6th show in a row. Incredible. Good start for EJ. We check in RP with a tail of the tape. Biggest challenge. Top seed EJ Tackett. Starts the championship match in the right lane with a strike.
Yeah, he's in a couple deeper now. Makes sense to keep following the transition. Another 2 left.
His second frame. Okay. Great start for Smalls.
And ever since he made that ball change, he's kind of deciphered that left lane.
Right lane. All right. On the money. So many TV appearances. Runaway leader for Player of the Year. Again, that would be his 3rd straight. And 4th in his career. And off to a great start. He's got the look. He's got the strikes here. Begin things in the title tilt. Good shot, ring at 10 pin. First non-strike championship match. Nice lane for the 10 pin, got that. Tom told us pre-match interview, feels very confident he'll be able to. Wow, another tough break.
Easy.
All the way to the top seed. Thanks for the front 4. EJ Tackett. Get some help. Bump on the 10 pin. Down it goes.
Ball speed is key.
For the front 5. EJ Tackett. Help across the lane. One more time. The late messenger. Just enough for the 10 pin. How does Smallwood respond? A ringing 10 pin.
man, it wasn't as good a shot.
Again. 3 of them. Smalls would like a strike here. There you go.
There's no way he was leaving 4 ringing 10s in a row, right?
I've never seen 3 in a row on TV.
Yeah, no defense in this sport, just offense. And right now, this guy's got plenty of it.
For the front 6. Tackett. You bet. Tremendous shot. Does he have another one? Yes, he does. Across the deck. Messenger takes out the 10. One more time for Tackett.
3 of these hits now for E.J. Tackett.
Huge lead for Tackett. Smallwood works on a strike. 4-pin.
Log 74, 10 pins, and that, of course, I leave it 4 because, you know, was missing the right direction. She made it, though.
Eighth frame for Smallwood. Okay.
Yeah, Tom looking at it like, really? They all went down?
Now?
Thanks for nothing.
For the front 8 for Tackett. Not this time. It's the 7-pin. Strike streak comes to an end. But he's got a huge lead late in the championship match.
But with all the breaks he's gotten through 7 frames.
Pete, take a look at our Bowl TV highlights. EJ almost didn't make this TV show this afternoon here at the Bowling Stadium. Landon Jordan took on EJ. Jordan won the first 2 games. EJ stormed back to win the next 2 to tie the match. Game 5, final frame. EJ comes out on top, 242-217 to advance the step ladder. Yeah. Oh. Tackett. Whoa, that's high. 3-6-10. Got that. That's how you do it. Oh. Not tonight. It would appear. Didn't like it. That's why. 3-6-10.
Pretty irrelevant. You needed to get like
shot.
3.
Smallwood will finish up.
Maybe guess ring 10.
Yep.
That looks familiar.
He left 4 10-pins and a 4-pin. It's a pretty solid 2-0 game.
Thank you all. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Great run, Tom Smallwood. Heading for his 4th career PBA Tour title, but ran into a buzzsaw in Tackett tonight as the top seed. First TV appearance for Smallwood this year. Tackett to wrap this one up. How sweet it is. Back in the winner's circle for E.J. Tackett.
And he's not done.
Next in his sights, the World Championship Saturday, 3 Eastern on Fox.
Which he's leading. Tomorrow, full match play for the final 16 in the World Championship.
Just amazing. That would be a 7th straight.
This guy
TV show.
This guy's just next level stuff right here. What a run. Just next level.
Thank you guys.
E.J. Tackett
Great bowling meeting. Awesome.
wins the 2025 Shark Championship in Reno. He's a winner again on the PBA Tour. This guy is incredible. The moment of the match brought to you by Pilgrim's. Chicken can be boring, but Pilgrim's is turning chicken nuggets upside down. I love it. You love it. Put it in a nugget.